Greetings, YouTube. So today we're going to talk Mythic Legions because there is a new pre-order out for the latest batch of All-Stars. So I'm going to real quickly go over that and get you guys prepared, so if you want to get in on the pre-order, you can make it happen. So I got a link here on the screen, and I'm also going to put that in the description below. So just real quick, how they go about doing the All-Stars. They send people who have subscribed to the newsletter or whatever the case, they send you a big list of characters, and you get to vote on which ones you would like to see make the All-Star team. And you get 6 votes. So, and out of those 6 votes, those 6 votes that people do, the top 4 vote getters will get into the All-Star line. So I voted for these 6 people: Vitus, Sir Owain, Halamir, Golden Tooth, Gorthok, Tibius, and Scaphoid. And the guys that actually won were all people I voted for. So I was happy about that. Not everybody was all the way happy, but it is what it is. It's a vote. So, you know, you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. So, you know, these 4 guys won. We got 2 skeletons. We have a much needed gladiator, who is Vitus. And then we have a 1.0 knight. So, you know, these, and especially like these particular characters are good for customs as well, because they're not as specific as some of the other characters. So I thought it was a good choice, and I'm happy that we're getting these guys. Now, as far as the rest of the wave, the company, Four Horseman, they pick the rest of the guys. And they usually always throw in a Masters of the Universe homage, a Masters of the Universe homage or 2 with these All-Stars. And this All-Star was no different. So I'm going to quickly go over all the people in the wave, starting with the Motu Classic homages. And the first one we have here is Bryophytus. It's a weird name, but it's actually based on the scientific name for moss and other non-vascular plants. Yes, I looked it up. So, Moss Man, basically. And I'm interested in this one because I want to know how they are going to put that fur or flock or whatever that is on this guy. In the pictures, it looks pretty seamless. Like, I don't see where his arm joints and stuff go in it. So that's interesting. So Moss Man was obviously a He-Man character from back in the day. He was in the show. He was made as a toy multiple times, and he always had a kind of furry, flockish kind of covering on him. The next one we have here is Meffedore, another weird name, but another use of a word. I want to say it was Mephitis or something like that, or Mephitic, and it basically just means foul smelling. So this is their homage to Stinkor, another He-Man character, literally used foul stench as a weapon. And apparently the toy actually stunk. Like, they put some type of oil in it, in the plastic, so that the toy would actually stink. Like, I guess it didn't stink really bad, but it did stink. And some say if you still have your original toy, it will still stink. It lasts that long. So that's interesting. Now, moving on to the characters that are just regular Mythic Legions characters. So we have Scaphoid here. He was from the Covenant of Shadow Wave. So that's a good choice. Another skeleton, and he's got the weird green glowing look to him. Sir Owain, which again, just a basic knight. I mean, his colors look nice and everything, but he's just a basic knight. So customizing potential with that one. Then you have Tibius, and this is one of the more popular skeletons because he had these like racing stripes on his head. A lot of people were really into this one. I know a lot of people were happy that he got voted in, so now we can get him. He was one of the ones that if you were trying to look for this guy online, it was, you know, double, triple the price. Then we have Vitus the Gladiator. Again, very simple design. No armor, no leg armor. and just a regular top, but it's that helmet. That helmet has been highly sought after, so people will be happy to see this helmet get re-released. Then you have a forest troll. So we had a forest troll before, and if you see in the upper corner of the picture here, that's the head that they originally came with, and now they're giving you the head that is the ice troll's head, or was on the ice troll, but they painted it in forest troll colors, so that's nice. And I actually don't have a troll yet, so I'm looking forward to getting one soon. So the pre-order is open now at Four Horseman, and like I said, I'll have a link in the description below. The all-in for this wave is $300, which may sound like a lot of money, but if you ordered all of the figures separately, it would be $320, so it saves you 20 bucks, which isn't a huge savings, but it is a savings. Remember that you'll also have to pay shipping and tax and all that other stuff. Now, the good news about this, though, is that this pre-order, instead of having to wait for, a year or more, this should, hopefully, as long as nothing else goes crazy in the world, this should be available in 6 or 7 months. It'll actually come. Okay, so that's good news. And the pre-order window for this one opened on March 2nd, and it is closing on April 3rd of this year at 9 p.m. So you got about a month to get your orders in. And it says here that there will be no extensions. Like last pre-order for Alithia, there was an extension. They're saying they're not going to do an extension this time. So that's the hard deadline, April 3rd, 9 p.m. So get your orders in. Remember what I always say, this is the cheapest that these figures will be ever, basically. 35 bucks for a regular one. That troll is 110. If you wait, you can get them at Big Bad Toy Store and places like that, but you'll be paying the late tax. $35 figure will be $50. $110 troll will be $170. So there it is. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you're going to be getting some from this wave. I know I am. I just have to decide how many and who. So like, comment, subscribe. Later.